The Hyundai Avante is more than just another sedan on the busy streets of South Korea and around the world. To many, it represents confidence, independence, and a sense of modern identity. When you first lay your eyes on it, the impression it leaves is striking. The sharp edges of its headlights, the bold front grille, and the carefully sculpted body lines all work together to create a car that feels both youthful and elegant. Even while standing still, the Avante carries an air of motion, a sleek silhouette that tells you this car is ready to take you wherever life demands. People often describe it as small but confident, a car that holds its own even among larger and more expensive vehicles. Stepping inside, the experience becomes even more refined. The cabin greets the driver with a futuristic atmosphere. A large digital cluster spreads across the dashboard, paired with a 1025-inch infotainment display that seems almost seamless in design. Controls are positioned logically, and the mix of touch inputs with physical buttons creates a balance between modernity and practicality. At night, ambient lighting glows softly across the cabin, turning an ordinary commute into something almost luxurious. The seats are designed with care, supporting the body during long drives, while the availability of both ventilation and heating ensures comfort in every season. Sitting in the Avante doesn't feel like sitting in a simple sedan. It feels like entering a personal space where technology and comfort blend effortlessly. On the road, the Avante delivers a driving character that is approachable yet assured. Its 1.6-liter SmartStream engine is not designed for raw power but for a smooth and balanced performance that suits both city traffic and highway cruising. In congested streets, it glides calmly and quietly, while on open highways it responds with steady confidence, accelerating in a way that feels reassuring. For those who prioritize fuel efficiency, the hybrid version stands out, offering impressive mileage that significantly reduces the frequency of fuel stops. The transmission is seamless. The steering is light yet precise, making it equally friendly to first-time drivers and seasoned motorists alike. It's not a sports car, but it knows how to move with grace and consistency. Safety is one of the strongest reasons people trust the Avante. Hyundai has equipped the car with advanced driver assistance, features such as forward collision, avoidance assist, lane keeping assist, smart cruise control, and blind spot monitoring. These systems don't just make driving easier. They provide peace of mind, especially during long trips or when navigating heavy traffic. For families, features like the rear seat passenger alert are invaluable, adding an extra layer of security for children and loved ones. This attention to detail shows that Hyundai has designed the Avante with real life in mind, understanding the small yet important concerns drivers and passengers face every day. But the Avante's appeal goes beyond features and numbers. It plays a role in people's personal journeys. For a university student, buying an Avante as a first car means freedom, independence, and the ability to explore life on their own terms. For a young professional, it becomes a reliable companion for the daily commute, taking them from one milestone to the next. For families, it offers space, safety, and practicality, turning everyday errands into smoother experiences and weekend road trips into comfortable adventures. The trunk space proves itself useful when carrying groceries, luggage, or camping gear, while the roomy rear seats make long drives enjoyable for passengers. Each owner finds a different kind of story with the Avante, and that is part of its charm. It adapts to lifestyles rather than forcing people to adapt to it. Generations of Avante have evolved, and with each new model, Hyundai has refined the formula, keeping it fresh for modern buyers. Globally, the Avante is known as the Elantra, and in markets like the United States, it has won design awards and high safety ratings. In Europe, its affordability and stylish design give it a competitive edge against rivals, making it a smart choice for those who want value without sacrificing aesthetics. Its international success shows that the Avante is not simply a Korean car. It is a global product that resonates with people across different cultures and markets. Wherever it goes, it leaves behind a reputation of trust, practicality, and style. Perhaps the most defining trait of the Avante is the balance it strikes between rationality and emotion. It is priced in a way that makes ownership achievable for a wide range of people. Yet the features it offers often surpass those of its class. The interior feels more refined than expected. The driving dynamics more polished. The technology more advanced than one would anticipate for its category. This ability to deliver more than what is promised is what keeps the Avante so deeply loved. On top of that, Hyundai's strong service network across markets ensures that ownership remains worry-free, with parts and maintenance always within reach. For many, that reliability is just as important as the design or the engine. Out on the road, seeing rows of Avantes in traffic might make you think it is just another common sedan. But for each driver, their Avante holds a unique significance. It may be the car that carried them on their very first long road trip, the car they drove on the way to their first job, or the one in which they created precious memories with friends and family. These stories transform the Avante from metal and machinery into something personal, almost like a trusted companion that grows with you through different phases of life. That is why people form such strong connections with it. It is more than transport. It is part of their journey. Looking forward, the Avante continues to evolve. Hyundai is pushing boundaries with more efficient powertrains, integrating even smarter safety technology, and exploring bold new designs. Each new generation is not just a minor update, but a reimagination of what a compact sedan can be. Yet despite these advancements, it remains close to its roots, accessible, dependable, and human-centered. The Avante's future may include electric powertrains, fully autonomous driving assistance, and even more digital integration. But its essence as a reliable, stylish, and versatile companion will stay the same. It is not the loudest car on the road, nor the flashiest. It does not wear the badge of an exotic sports car or a luxury limousine. And yet, for millions of people, it holds more value than any of those could. Because value is not just measured in horsepower or leather quality. It is measured in how a car fits into the rhythms of daily life, how it supports dreams, and how it quietly becomes part of cherished memories. The Hyundai Avante delivers that value consistently, year after year, generation after generation. It is a bestseller not only because it sells in large numbers, but because it wins people's hearts in the simplest and most meaningful ways. For those who own one, the Avante is more than steel, glass, and wheels. It is the friend that took them safely through a stormy night, the companion on a quiet midnight drive, the reliable partner on busy Monday mornings, and the vessel of laughter on carefree weekend journeys. It may not stand on a pedestal like a collector's item, but in the everyday lives of countless people, it stands as something far more important, a car that understands them. And that is why, across generations and across continents, the Hyundai Avante remains one of the most trusted, beloved, and enduring sedans of our time. The Hyundai Avante, also known as the Elantra in several global markets, is one of those cars that does not just arrive as a means of transport, but makes a statement about modern design, innovation, and practicality. It is crafted to meet the desires of today's drivers who want more than a car that just takes them from one place to another. It carries with it the identity of Hyundai's evolving design philosophy and the effort to compete at the highest level with rivals such as Toyota Corolla and Honda Civic. What makes it special is not only the way it looks on the outside, but also how much effort has gone into its engineering, technology, and interior comfort. When one looks at the Avante on the road, the first impression is always about the futuristic exterior, its sharp lines, bold grille, and the confident stance that sets it apart from traditional compact sedans. Stepping inside, the Avante reveals another world altogether. The designers have paid extra attention to ensuring the cabin is not just functional, but also feels like a place where you want to spend hours without fatigue. The driver's area is focused yet comfortable,